Scentland, the land of scent, you naughty girls and boys, women and men, everybody out there. Yes, it's Chris back with a special review, a special selection of Sex Bottled 5 times. And what I mean by that, I'm going to show you my favorite 5 fragrances for women and men, girls and boys out there that enjoy sexuality, intimacy, without any gender prejudice and without any borders, and everything in love is free. And I will try to do so in showing you fragrances that are vintage, coming from a time that has passed a few decades ago and leading into the modern days very much. And the first one in this very scenario is going to be a fragrance released by the house of Trussardi back in 1999. It was marketed for a woman and is utterly sexy. Called Python. Python, and even the bottle itself is fairly sexy, isn't it? And the juice color, this ruby, deep ruby red, wow. And this fragrance, and the name of course, Python, wow. And this fragrance by Trussardi is very, very much an almost gourmand fragrance with a powdery, floral, chocolate scenario going on there. You almost want to grab and eat it or drink it or just get the juice out of this baby or you baby when she's wearing it. Python, very much in there in this top 5 of favorite sex bottled fragrances. And let's take a look at a male counterpart from the old days. Okay, we're going back to the year of 1990 to the house of Chanel. What a style, what a tremendous quality level. And girls and boys, don't you utterly enjoy in your secret dreams an egoist who is just using you and your body for his own pleasure? Yes, egoist. Oh yes, egoist is very much an egoist. He's only thinking about himself, but at the same time giving you utter pleasure to no end of quality that you have never dreamt about. Egoist is charming, seductive, classy, and utterly inviting and comforting. And ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, totally genderless. Egoist is welcoming anybody. So lay down and enjoy Egoists by Chanel. Let's travel on in time to the new millennium and let's go to the beach. Close your eyes and imagine sex on the beach. That's what Ralph by Ralph Lauren is all about. It's a fruity floral fragrance, very much reminding you of hot, sun-kissed skin, a lean, perfect body in the sunshine in the summer, sweaty sex to no end, and utter pleasure under the sun in the summer. That's what Ralph Lauren, in my opinion, is all about, and therefore it has its utter place, its very firm place in this very selection of mine. Let's travel even further in time and visit the great master of seduction, the great master of style, quality, and personality, Karl Lagerfeld. Oh yes. And his male marketed fragrance, Karl Lagerfeld, from 2014. 2014, and there have been many discussions about this fragrance, how synthetic it is, and how it mass appealing it is, and how sort of, you know, kind of everybody's fragrance this is. And this is exactly the appeal. This is the appeal, what many do not realize. This is the very appeal of Karl Lagerfeld for him, as they call this fragrance. This is the appeal. This smells of the following scenario. A woman or a man in his or her 30s, 40s, 50s, married, is being seduced by a guy, a lean, musculous, chunky guy in his mid-20s. He has everything to offer that you haven't felt for years. And he smells like Karl Lagerfeld for him, 2014. Dark, seductive, and just not right. And that's exactly what you want. Karl. And last but not least, let's get politically correct if you want, because you can actually. Haha, there is a twist to it. Sarah Jessica Parker introduced her fragrance a few years back, I think around 2016, called Stash. It comes in this wonderful little bag. Stash right there for you. And that's the bottle. And it's marketed as genderless or gender-free. This is a stunning extrait de parfum, so it lasts you for a gazillion of years. This is just warm, boozy, woody, comforting. On me it smells like coconut. On other people it smells differently. So extremely versatile, so sexy. Anybody can wear this. And you're talking about any sort and kind and variation of sexual activity that you want to have in your life. This shoes is the best for that scenario. In fact, for any sexual scenario, total and utter sex bottle. Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. So thanks very much from me and for your attention. I was not appearing in this video. I wasn't needed apart from my feet in the beginning photo that you see of this video. Nothing else is needed from me, because these fragrances do speak for themselves. 5 times sex bottled. Enjoy. Enjoy.